About to get started here. Ernie Clement digs in now.
Second baseman, number 22, Ernie Clement.
And the home opener is underway. The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. On the ground to short, McGonigal. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Nope. Ball one.
Just underway here in Detroit.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. Takes strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground might be two. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Anthony Santander at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. And now Kazuma Okamoto. In there for strike one. 2 on 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Varsho headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's George Springer. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 now.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
In the air left field. Santander should have this one. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's Riley Green. Up the middle, Jimenez. And they got him. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. Back here in Detroit, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Good job to fight that one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Check swing. He went. That is strike 2.
Ball 1.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went. Yeah, the count 1-2.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Clement now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. This to center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to back. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Varsho up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 on, 2 outs. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Count moves to 2-2 as the runner. Hold. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. That one blasted deep to right. Base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat.
Now this one gets through. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Bounce to third. Okamoto. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. Now here is Kevin McGonigal. Right side, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to the left. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out. So digging in, Anthony Santander. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. So up next, Kazuma Okamoto. And he swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Torkelson. That's out number 3. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball.
Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Parker Meadows. This one in the air. Jimenez. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first. This ball's chopped on the ground. Guerrero. And he's out on the tag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Detroit. And now for the Jays, George Springer.
George Springer.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Go ahead, run on base. Here's Andres Jimenez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Ground ball right side. The turn by McGonigal at second. And 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Alejandro Kirk will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the number 2 hitter, Wenzel Perez. Bieber back to work. Just missed. Lifted in the air, right center field. Springer under it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He hit into a double play his first time up. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you... the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner on the go. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Here's the tag, and he's out. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And just like that, the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. And a foul ball. Barger, in his second season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One up, one down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Out towards right center field. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Digging in, Dalton Varsho. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back on this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His dad, a Hall of Famer. Junior debuted at the age of 20. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 2 outs. And it's fouled off.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
No swing, just held it back there. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Called out on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it. And
runner on the go. Torkelson at the plate now, and that's strike one. Runner goes again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. Go ahead run on base. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. Here goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. Good
Ball
take
one.
by Torres.
Ball.
On the ground to third, Okamoto. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Springer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 3. The Blue Jays with the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. 1 away. Stepping in. New pitcher for the Tigers, Bailey Horn.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works.
Pinch hitter coming on, Leo Jimenez. Runner on first and 1 down for him.
Ball inside.
1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Check swing, went around. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Alejandro Kirk the next to hit. That one fouled off. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Inside, ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, well, we go bottom 6. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 1-1. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's inside.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fights it off. You'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hit hard, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner goes again. Hung up in a rundown now. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one away. Riley Green did. In for a critical at bat. New pitcher now for the Jays, Mason Fluhardt.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
To short, could be 2. The flip, there's 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Oh, 2 now.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Got him. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So back to the top of the order. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Towards first, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Dylan Dingler. Check swing, and he went 0-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Out to short. Tosses to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home seventh. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. He's 2 for 2. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper. Got him swinging. So up next, Spencer Torkelson. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Springer returns it to the infield, and a potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
McGonigal can't hold up, and that's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Detroit. Kyle Finnegan gets the call from the pen.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that one fouled off. Ball one low. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson. Important first out to begin the 8th. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missed. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
That's ball 2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now Kazuma Okamoto. Two down, nobody on. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, number 25. There's a strike. In the air, foul off first. And there's one down. So digging in, Parker Meadows.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Line drive, base hit. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. And now the right fielder went. Phil Perez. A new arm into the game. The righty, Jeff Hoffman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the ninth in this one. George Springer now at the plate. To third. Keith. Fires across the diamond. Now one gone in the ninth. Leo Jimenez getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. On the inside corner for called strike three. Here's the catcher to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Back here in Detroit, bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Not close with that one. Ball two. That's inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get it out of the play. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 1 for 3. Swings over the top of that one. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here is Kerry Carpenter. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Got him. A great play to send us to extra innings. On to extra innings. And now for the Jays. So a lefty out of the pen. Tyler Holt. Number 87. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Brandon Valenzuela. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. Base hit into center field. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Inside, ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Nope, inside, ball
and
two.
prevent that run from scoring.
Out to center. Meadows drifts towards it. And there's one down. So up next for Toronto. Dalton Varsho making a move at third, and on to run for the Blue Jays, Nathan Lucas. You don't see a lot of pinch runners at third, but with less than 2 outs, they're hoping he gives them a better chance of scoring. Fouls away the first offering. On the ground, right side. The turn by McGonigal at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. Leading off. Number 20. Now a move being made at second. Detroit going with the pinch runner. How you lead. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit.
Ball two.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Trying to move him over here. And that goes foul. Man at second. Just off the inside corner. And the count's full.
That's a really good take.
He's trying for third. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here.